Previously on Struttinbuck.
One of the challenges with hunting in Newfoundland and also hunting caribou is, one, the wind never stops blowing, and two, caribou very rarely stand still.
Just touched his butt end.
I mean, as soon as the fog got off the lake, we spot a group of caribou, and after looking at them for a while, we finally figured out, this is the stag that Kyle missed with his bow a couple days before.
It's big stags. We started on the other side of the lake. We were moose hunting, but we found the stag that I had shot the first day. So we worked our way back down to camp, jumped in the boat, came across the lake. Might be just a little bit of a waiting game here to figure out where they are and then make a move on them.
Kyle pops the swagger out and he's rock solid. We're just waiting on these caribou to get in the right position for him to take a shot.
Got him.
So when we figure out that this is the stag that Kyle had an opportunity at a couple days before, I mean, we are pumped, because here we are, we got a second chance. We've got story with this animal, and we are pumped.
Well, it is the end of my 2018 caribou hunt here at Conne River Outfitting in Newfoundland. I don't even know how to express how I feel right now.
We're moving camps, we're headed to another place, and we're gonna try and get Cleet's caribou knocked down. We've also got a moose tag that hopefully we get to fill because it's got my name on it.
Newfoundland, a reoccurring tradition that our team has been fortunate enough to experience for many years. It's a journey that you have to undergo to fully understand. Complete disconnect from everyday life as you journey into the unknown, with the anticipation of an encounter that will turn into a lifelong memory that will never be taken away.
With Kyle's caribou down and we moved camp, now it's time to refocus and Cleet, he's getting a bow in the hand, and we're headed after a caribou for him. We started way before daylight in boats and headed out, and then took a 30-something mile ATV ride that took, basically, we didn't even get to start hunting until about noon on this day.
It is cold, frosty. We made a move yesterday to get out closer to some caribou after Kyle smashed his. So we're gonna load up here in the ATVs and go down this power line for a couple hours and get out closer to the caribou herd and hunt some moose along the way. So pretty pumped. It's real cold this morning. Probably the coldest morning it's been since we've been here. So hopefully there's some animals on their feet. Nice, beautiful day. Nothing but fun here in Newfoundland at Conne River Outfitting.
We're pretty much in full caribou mode right now. Just got down here to the end of this power line and trying to get up to some high peaks and glass and see what we can find. There's caribou sign like crazy down here, so one of the other hunters from the other camp killed a good stag down here the other day. So there's a lot of caribou down this way, so that's what we're after right now.
Struttinbuck is being brought to you by Nikon, Trust earned. Big and J, the aroma is super strong, the range is super long. And Swagger, the bipod with moves. Struttinbuck is being brought to you by the Tour 12 Podcast. Experience 12 months of living your passion, business, leadership, and life. Search the Tour 12 Podcast on iTunes.
After a lot of glassing and moving and we just kept moving from ridge to ridge to ridge, we finally got on the caribou that we knew was the one for Clayton.
Been glassing around here for a little while. Just spotted a few caribou up on this hill. So I think we're going to make a move up to the next ridge and see if we can see. We're a long ways away, so we got to make sure what we're doing here. Go take a look.
Everything happened really quick. These caribou were on the move and we were worried that they were going to get away from us. So we dropped everything, grabbed a couple cameras, and Cleet had his bow and a gun just in case. And we scooted across a bog and luckily for us, these caribou kind of held up in a little dip and we were able to get in pretty tight on them.
I laced him. I'm pretty sure I just 10-ringed him. He's a monster woodland caribou. Oh, 50 yards exactly. Oh my God. Pick my release up so I don't lose it like Brandon did. My God. Did you have him? Oh, how?
Dude, the wind, I couldn't have been in a better spot either. Nothing blew me around.
Yep.
Perfect. That one freaking doe caught us coming in and
she walked right up to you guys.
She was 20 yards from me.
That's funny. Oh my.
Dude, that's awesome.
We have been waiting 5 years for that. 5 years we've been coming up here to Conne River Outfitting.
Where he was?
Yeah. And this year we finally got tags and Kyle killed his yesterday, which is a really cool story. And we came back to this spot today. We are so far away right now. Look at the doe caribou running up on us right now. This is so cool. I'm pretty sure I just laced him. I just saw the arrow duck right behind his shoulder. Dude, that was awesome.
That's killer.
Conne River Outfitting.
It sounded good when it hit.
My daughter's gonna be so pumped. Oh, yeah, buddy. Good arrow. That's a good arrow right there. Look at that. Thank you, Conne River Outfitting. David McDonald, got our guys Gerard and Chris this week. We had both of them all week. That is a painted red arrow. Oh man.
Struttinbuck is being brought to you by Expedition Archery. Experience perfection. Thermacell. Turn it on. Mosquitoes gone. And Buck Bomb. Explosive results. W trailer hitches, completely stows away, and is 100% American made. Because the best adventures begin with towing.
30-pointer. He's a 30-pointer. Dude, I don't even know what to say. Woodland caribou with a bow. Conne River Outfitting. He's got so much character. Phenomenal double shovel. We actually started this stalk to go after another bull that was up the hill here, or another stag, I guess they call him. Before we got all of our stuff off, everybody says, oh, there's another one, he's bigger. They all come through, and I had him in the crosshairs in the gun like 2 or 3 times. Kyle couldn't get on him, B couldn't get on him, and we ended up skirting around. He moved off with a doe over the hill and gave us a perfect opportunity. We slipped right in. We had the most perfect hole to shoot through. $200-pound load on your shoulders or on your hips? Oh, yeah.
We are stoked. We have got 2 caribou tags filled, and now it's time to focus on a moose for OB.
Last day, we're gonna go up here and do some glassing and see if we can't spot a moose and get one on the ground. That's the only thing that's eluding us so far is a bull moose. So, it's supposed to get a little snow maybe this evening. Pretty morning. We got a small bull located. I can't tell much about him. Probably really doesn't matter at this point. It's the last day. He's kind of headed this way, so we're gonna see what he does.
It wasn't long, and we spot a young bull moose, and you know, he's kind of responding to the call. He's kind of headed our way. He's not getting in a hurry about it, but he's headed that way. And you know, for a guy that's never shot a moose, he looks really good right now. So later on in the afternoon, around 2 or so, this little bull that we've kind of seen on and off all morning that's easing our way, sort of, we've got a fire built on the knoll that we're glassing from. We're kind of all laying around. It's a mad chaos, grabbing cameras, grabbing the gun, and trying to get down in position to where we can get a shot at this bull when he pops out and not be winded and him not spin out and leave us.
Pretty sure that toasted him. We've been working this week. We've called in several big bulls earlier in the week, and this rut is just like crashing. So we fly out in the morning. I'm tickled to death with this one. He's gonna fill the freezer and be good.
Struttinbuck is being brought to you by Quiet Cat Electric Bikes. Financing available starting at $75 a month. Hunter Safety System. Saving lives is what we do. And Sportsman's Guide. Outfitting your passion for the outdoors at the lowest prices. Struttinbuck is being brought to you by the Tour 12 Podcast. Experience 12 months of living your passion, business, leadership, and life. Search the Tour 12 Podcast on iTunes.
Everything works out perfect. I get a good shot at the bull. He goes down immediately, and we are absolutely stoked. We've all three tagged out, and I've got my very first moose and an absolute freezer full of meat. Well, man, this is the end to a phenomenal week here in Newfoundland. Conne River Outfitters, I can't say enough about them. I mean, we have had an absolute phenomenal hunt this week. We're down to the last half of the last day. We fly out tomorrow, and I'm tickled to death to get the opportunity to take a moose. This is my first one ever. We saw some absolute giants up here this week and had some pretty dang within 50 yards with a bow earlier in the week, but it's just got tough the last few days on the moose anyway. I'm tickled to death. I can't say, I mean, I thank Clayton and Kyle for letting me come up here with them. They come up here and do this every year. Just an absolutely unbelievable hunt. The country's amazing. The people are awesome. If you're looking for an adventure hunt, this is dang sure one.